World from whichever time zone you're catching me from. My name is MD90 and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss any upload that comes up on the channel. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel, because we put out a lot of content, is head to the playlist and you'll find all various things that we're doing here curated for you based on your interests. So we've got the Kutka podcast, we've got the Chishimba production. These are movies, actually, short movies that you can find on that playlist. And news and trends. We do a lot. We do vlogs. We do a lot on this channel. So the easiest way so that you don't lose yourself, you find that there's a vlog here. The next thing is main news. So for you, if you're interested in vlogs, head to the place. If you're interested in the podcast, the place. If you're interested in short movies, head to Chishimba Productions, the place in that section. So that's the easiest way to navigate the channel. Any other details that you need to know about me in the About section. If you need to contact me, every video has all my details that you need. Just check the description section. You'll find all the contact details or the About section. Otherwise, I'm glad to have you on this channel and share the videos that you'll find your interesting conversation. So Chishimba Kambwili has been in hospital. As you may remember, late last year, he was involved in a very terrible accident as he was going to Kasama for one of his court appearances. So on the journey, he was accompanied by his two brothers and his lawyer. Unfortunately, he lost both of his brothers who were in that vehicle. And since then, he's been battling in health centers. He was evacuated from Kasama at the time. Brought to Mainasoko, and then he was just recently discharged. So the last time that we saw him should have been, if not early January or late December, where he was making an appearance in one of the court cases here in Lusaka. And the state that he was in made a lot of people wonder to say, like, why did they even have to summon him at court? Why can't they wait for him to recover fully? And then he continues with the court cases, because either way, he was still appearing before them when he was okay. So he shared his experience. This is the picture that was recently trending of him in hospital. And then it was shared by a number of platforms. And one of the people that shared it was Kasonde Mwenda. This is the Economic Freedom Fighters president. He says, may we remember in our prayers Honorable Chishimba Kambwili and many of our beloved ones who are unwell. May God grant them healing mercies and grace for these trying moments. So because of the post that he had shared, Chishimba Kambwili, people are compelled to advocate for him and call for prayer for him. And this is what Chishimba Kambwili is saying, reported by Daily Liberation there. That's in newspaper who had interviewed him. So he says, I now live on painkillers, Kambwili states. So Central Committee member, Patriotic Front Central Committee member, this is reposted by the Patriotic Front. Obviously, you expect them to attach themselves to the article. It says Patriotic Front Central Committee member Chishimba Kambwili says his life is now spent on painkillers on account of the constant pain he experiences from the rib and the hand injury he sustained in the road traffic accident, which claimed the lives of his two brothers last year. Speaking to Daily Liberation today, Kambwili said he was discharged from Mainasoko Military Hospital yesterday, having a debate. These are both Zambians based in the US. They ended up having a debate in the comment section there. So George Mutonga and Mashaka Kashambatwa ended up debating there. So George Mutonga responded to him, "How is this hate speech?" Meaning that statement that was put up by that newspaper. How's that hate speech? To which Masheke responded, saying, "Every time you use tribe to insinuate one tribe is being favored over another is a form of hate speech. You of all people should be condemning this. You know that you know what is being implied here." He says, "You really think that President Hakainde Hichilema demanded that a number of members be reduced in favor of Tongas?" He asks him. "That's absurd. Come on, George," he tells the other guy. Even if you want to sound balanced on supporting or against the president," he asks, "No, come on." So they're having a personal debate there. What is Mausampa? Someone spent should have been the week complaining about UPND cadres. He was even naming them. So he says his building was under siege. So someone said UPND cadres, Clifford and Zambezi, have blocked Simpson shops and are threatening to burn Simpson, meaning his building. So he has always been saying that some UPND cadres every now and then do an attack on his particular shops and his pretty much his business. So obviously someone in the comment section was saying these are patriotic front cadres who have now in their DNA, now they've just tended to be UPND. But if you remember when this happened, when what's his name, Simon Mwewa, who's pretty much Tambara Mwewa, put up this particular alarm earlier on, the youth chairperson for UPND, Wisaniso, came out and simply claimed to say, yes, those are UPND cadres. And he says he's built with them and he knows them. So that allegation to say they are PF cadres does not hold any water. So just claim your people and deal with them according to the statements that have been issuing. So this claim to say every time UPND cadres do something, you allege to say that they're PF cadres, that does not hold any water with the general public because people know what's on the ground. And the chairperson, pretty much for the youth, simply said, yes, that's our people. They misbehave every now and then. And then obviously, Mao Sampa says, thought he advocates and campaigns for them, referring to Simon Boa. As you may be aware, he's usually part of the presidential entourage when the president is moving around. So he says, if he works with them, how come he's been targeted or been given such a treatment by UPND cadres? Anyway, Mao Sampa goes further to say they had on cadres as statisticians at a ZamStats to count people and expected them to inflate figures in provinces in their favor, but voila, chaps did a professional job. The case of Dr. Chore Wayani crying after realizing in 2026 rigging there is no. So those are allegations coming from Matero, Member of Parliament, saying why people have been fired in that department is because they wanted them to inflate figures in favor of the government, and that's why. And then he put up these statistics of what they had come up with. Say the statistics ranked Lusaka Eastern Province the highest according to population. Lusaka, followed by Copperbelt, Eastern Province, Southern, and Central, in that order, amongst the highest statistics in terms of population. And obviously, some statistics media reports unacceptable government. So government responded immediately in the Zambia Daily Mail. Government has dispelled as unacceptable reports by some media houses claiming that President Hakainde Hichilema issued instructions or directives over instructions over the recruitment of at the Zambia Statistics Agency on tribal grounds. Minister of Finance and National Planning, Mr. Msokotwane, says President Hakainde Hichilema never instructed anyone to recruit, replace, or separate a person at the agency on tribal grounds. Dr. Msokotwane said that the narrative being peddled by some media outlets is unacceptable and shouldn't be accepted pretty much from the public discourse as contemptuous as it can be. And then the president does not get involved in the operations of ZamStats because that is the responsibility or management of the board. And as the law stipulates, he said in the online statement there. So that's the statement coming from Stumbeko Msogotwane. And then what else is in the news? They do not learn that since 2021, all political opponents they have thrown into police cells, none has come out broken. And if anything, become even more fearless, stronger, and resolved. They come out free education training in resilience skills. That's Mouse Samba. Mouse Samba has gone in hard against the UPND. I don't know where they fell off. And then obviously another politically motivated arrest in opposition. Jean Chisenga was arrested, even including a lawyer. That's a process by Mouse Samba there, according to that particular article he put up. And then CDF is not decentralized. It's not decentralized. Pretty much that debate continues. And in the newspaper says President consent over non-repayment of Citizens Development Fund and CEC loans. And what else is here? Failing to use CDF for Continuous Development Fund is sabotage. Haka in the HDM as he opened the first session of the 13th National Assembly today. That's a statement coming from the head of state, and that's the news, ladies and gentlemen.